Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the first episode of a weekly gaming news that I plan on doing. With that, let's get on to the first story. As you might have already known, the second Homefront game was released earlier this week, Homefront the Revolution. But if you plan on picking it up with a PC, well, too bad, you may be out of luck. According to Steam, the performance issues are terrible. At the moment of this video, the approval rating is sitting at about 57%. And to be truthful, it was much worse than this when I first looked up the story, somewhere around 40 or so, which is not good, obviously. Almost every negative comment that I read was somehow citing the poor performance. Now, this may be a moot point to some because this is getting bad reviews in general on all systems anyway. Now, I don't know about you, this really bummed me out. I had very high hopes for the first one, was severely let down. But this time around, Deep Silver is now the publisher, and because of their track record, I figured that they would make a good game. They acknowledged that the first one had problems, that they were going to fix those problems, and that Homefront the Revolution would be a better game for it. And because of their good reputation, most notably with the Metro series, I bought it. I believed them. I thought this was going to be a great game. Now I'm scared to even try the game. I'm a big believer, though, in not letting critics cloud your judgment before you even have a chance to play the game for yourself. But when it's universally this bad, especially on the PC, I admit I am officially clouded. Wouldn't it be easier if all games were as good as they said they were going to be? Fantasy, I know. Second story this week. After weeks of rumors about a potential Arkham game remaster, Warner Brothers has announced that the two first Arkham games, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, are in fact getting a remaster. Now, I was also super excited to see this, until I read past the title. Unfortunately for me and all PC gamers, the release will be exclusively set to the PS4 and Xbox One. Bad week to be a PC gamer, huh? I sense that the PC Master Race jokes will not be in short supply over the next few days. So for that, I want to thank you, Warner Brothers and Rocksteady, for now leaving PC gamers by the wayside 2 releases in a row. Now, we can hope that the third time will be a charm, but time will tell. At this point, I'm not exactly getting my hopes up. Next up, Blizzard has announced when Overwatch will be going live, and it's really soon. They have announced that the release will be on Tuesday, which for us here in the Western Hemisphere, because it's a simultaneous worldwide release, actually translates to Monday afternoon to evening, depending on your time zone. Physical copies of the game will be available on Monday, and if you plan on playing it on PC, then on Steam you can preload today, Friday the 20th. Check the link in the description if you want to see exactly when Overwatch goes live in your time zone. Next up, I just wanted to announce really quickly, I didn't have time to fully research this because I just saw it right before starting the video, but the puzzle game, The Talos Principle, has been announced. It is getting a sequel. Now, nothing else has been said about it other than that it's happening. We don't know when, exactly what it's going to entail, but it is happening. Just wanted to add that real quick. And lastly for this week, I got some Star Wars news for you. EA CFO Blake Jorgensen. RJ? Sache. EA CFO Blake Jorgensen has announced that Battlefront 2 is in development as we speak, and that it will be released sometime next year. He didn't, however, specify if that meant 2017 or the next fiscal year, which actually started back in April. He did say, however, that Battlefront 2 will have, quote, bigger and better worlds, and also that the new movies will somehow make their way into the new games, though we don't know exactly how much and how exactly this is going to happen. And in more Star Wars news from EA, it has been acknowledged that Battlefront 1's lack of a campaign was deliberate. Surprise! It was apparently kept out of the game because the time it would have taken to develop would have pushed its release date too far away from the release of Star Wars The Force Awakens. And as bummed as I was to not have a campaign in the first Battlefront, I get it. I understand business. I understand greed. I just hope that this acknowledgement means that Battlefront 2 will have the campaign that the first one was lacking. If not, they're really going to look like assholes, but who knows? They might not even care. So to that, I just wanted to say, hooray millionaires. Hooray millionaires becoming even bigger millionaires. Hooray greed. I know there's at least one person that'll get that joke. So that's the end of the gaming news this week. But before I end the video, I just wanted to end with a segment that I decided to call Gamer Girl of the Week. I plan on putting one of these at the end of every news video I do. And to start off with the first one, I got a very special one. In honor of all the Star Wars news this week, we have the gorgeous Leanna Vamp with her Boba Fett cosplay. I put a link to her Twitter page in the description, as well as links to every story I covered here today. So that'll do it for the first week of gaming news. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to help me get my channel up and running. Every like and subscription will help, and I appreciate all the help I can get. Thanks for watching.